Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. I'm coming to you live from the YMCA on Huntington Avenue in Boston, Massachusetts. Here to bring you live coverage of today's Massachusetts Bay Independence League High School Varsity Boys Basketball Contest between the visiting Terriers of Boston University Academy and the hosting Newman School Cardinals. Today is senior day for the Cardinals. They are honoring their team's lone senior, number 33, Jin Hao Du. And we're starting a little earlier than initially expected, but here we go. Opening jump ball is going to be between BUA's number 34, Yurgos Asikis, and Newman's number 32, Pasha Polyansky. The opening tip is away. We've got 16 minutes on the clock for the first half, and here we go. BUA controlling the opening possession. That's number 25, Vermetta, passing it over to number 32, Jamie Broadhead. Broadhead driving in, goes up for a shot, no good. Rebound is collected by number 5, Emile Dejean. Vion Alexis bringing it up for the Cardinals. He's not across half court yet, does pass it up. Quick shot for three is no good. Lost out of bounds. That shot coming from number 20, Josh Hartman. And Polyansky couldn't quite pull down the board. Broadhead now walking it up for the Terriers. Dribbles to his right. Pass away to Asikis. Asikis fires long two and hits. Yurgos Asikis, the first bucket of the game. The Terriers strike first. It's a 2-0 lead. Alexis off a pick, throws to the corner. Polyansky passes out to Alexis. Alexis from the top. Looking around, pass to Hartman. Hartman looking pass, deflected by Asikis and recovered by number 21, Efren Morales. Quick passing, missed layup, rebound Asikis, and Asikis puts it back 4-2. 4 points for Yurgos Asikis. Represent all of the game's scoring so far as BUA holds a 4-0 lead. Alexis, ball was poked to the backcourt, but because it was deflected by the defense, no backcourt violation. Long two attempt from Du, no good. Rebound Dejean. Dejean floats it out to Alexis in the corner. Alexis resets from the wing. Pulls up from three, was blocked by Meta. Ball was recovered by Polyansky, who lost it out of bounds. Disrupted trying to recover the ball and ran out of space on this very tight court here at the Y. Gives the ball back to the Terriers. Broadhead looking around, pass out to Asikis. Asikis picks up the ball, gives over to Broadhead. Broadhead defended by Hartman. Pass into traffic, it's deflected and ultimately intercepted by Alexis. Alexis gives to Du. Du running in, blocked by Asikis, recovered by Broadhead. Broadhead loses the ball, stripped away by Dejean. Dejean throws it up top to Hartman. Hartman across to Alexis. Alexis thought about the shot, but dribbles, gives to Hartman. Hartman fires for three, no good, sailed it long, and it's going to fly out of bounds. We're about 2.5 minutes into this game, 4-0 lead for BUA. Broadhead draws the foul. That'll be called on Hartman for the first foul of the game. We had to rush a little bit getting this stream started, so if any fans in the live chat notice anything wrong technically with the stream, either the video or the audio, I encourage you to speak up and say something in the live chat. Meta gives to Ollie Kukler. Kukler battling down low and a jump ball. Couple players got their hands on it. I couldn't quite see through the official, but possession arrow to Newman. Alexis walks it up. Pass over to Du. Du thought about the shot, instead drives. Fadeaway, no good. Rebound Hartman. Hartman swarmed, balls knocked loose, and multiple players get their hands on it. Another jump ball in quick succession, this time possession arrow to BUA. Broadhead throws it up to Meta. Meta dribbling through traffic, somehow floats a pass. It's deflected out of bounds. Last touched by BUA. We got a substitution appears coming in for BUA. Number 54, Oliver Barca, comes in replacing Efren Morales. Alexis off the pick, floats one to the corner. Polyansky for three, off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound by Kukler. Broadhead throws up to Meta. Meta looking, running out of space as he gives to Asikas. Asikas running in through the defender, layup no good. Rebound by Kukler, putback was blocked by Polyansky, and two players with their hands on the ball again. Every loose ball being scrapped for in these tight spaces here at the Y on Huntington. And now the possession arrow to Newman. Alexis off the pick to his right. Resets pass to a cutting Hartman. Hartman turnaround shoot, no good. Rebound Polyansky. Polyansky puts back up, no good. Rebound Kukler. Broadhead. Pass to Kukler. Kukler throws to a cutting Barca. Shot, no good. Putback is good from Asikas. Yergos Asikas continuing to be the only point scorer from either team as BUA leads 6-0. Alexis to his right, pass blocked but recovered by Alexis. Alexis resets, swings it, deflected by Meta, recovered by Dejan. Now pass deflected by Barca, recovered again by Dejan. Gives over to Alexis as Newman resets. Quick pass to Hartman. Hartman, pass deflected by Meta, recovered by Barca. Broadhead throws it up to Meta. Now down to Kukler. Kukler looking around, battling. Somehow finds an opening, but the layup won't go. Just barely spun off the defense from Jinhao Du, but he couldn't get the shot to fall from an awkward spot. And after it bounces out of bounds, it is Newman ball. Alexis pass misses Du, and it's picked up by Broadhead. Broadhead lost his handle, but picks it back up and passes across half court to Kukler. Kukler hands off to Broadhead. Broadhead, pass over to Barca. Back to Broadhead. Broadhead looking, pass inside to Kukler. Kukler turns around, blocked by Alexis, recovered by Barca. Barca inside Kukler. Kukler looking around, kicks out Barca for three, no good. Rebound, Alexis. Alexis running in transition, fighting through and looked for a pass, but there was no passing target there. Oh, you know that's one he'd like to have back. He had the layup open, but did not go for it as, oh no, it was deflected out by a defender. Everyone thought it was BUA ball, but in fact it's Newman ball as Hartman inbounds to Dejan, finds a hole blocked by Asikas, recovered by Kukler. A number of blocks on both sides. Barca gives to Broadhead, back to Barca. Barca starts to dribble in, ball's poked loose by Hartman, but chased down by Kukler. Kukler has it in the corner, trapped, knocked loose, out of bounds, stays BUA ball. That's the thing about this court here at the YMCA on Huntington Ave. It's a very small court, so it's harder to implement any kind of spacing strategies. As this is Asikas with the ball, the only point scorer so far. He's got all 6 points. Pass into Kukler. Kukler battling down low. His shot was blocked, but not cleanly. That's going to be a foul on Jinhao Du. And Kukler will go to the line for 2. Kukler off on the first. We got our first note in the live chat from BUA senior captain Ibukun Owalabi. I'm out 6, so thank you so much for the live stream. Looks great on my end. Happy to provide, Ibukun. I hope you feel better soon. And 0 for 2 at the line, but a rebound by Asikas, stripped of the ball by Dew. Pass up to Alexis, up to DeJean. DeJean runs in, missed the layup. Rebound collected by Alexis. Alexis throws it up top to Hartman as Newman has to reset. Unable to capitalize on the fast break. Hartman, pass inside Dew. Dew, shot is in! Who else but the senior to get the first bucket of the day for Newman? Barca gives to Broadhead. Broadhead pass through to Kukler. Kukler goes inside, blocked by Alexis. Alexis sprinting the other way, trying to knife his way through, lost the ball, recovered by DeJean. Pass intercepted by a flying Kukler, and the foul is called. Take a look at the instant replay. Jinhao Du with the first bucket of the game for Newman as Meta knifes his way through. Goes for the extra pass to Kukler, who does not hit the shot but gets fouled. Smart extra pass by Ver Meta. He was going to be blocked from both sides if he didn't get that ball away on a pass. And then Kukler gets fouled on the layup. For those of you who watched my live stream of BUA versus Marie Philip on Monday, you know that Kukler had a thrilling 22-point performance for the Terriers. No score yet, but he hits that first free throw. Kukler becomes the first point scorer for BUA not named Yurgos Asikas. And he's off on the second, but he chases down his own rebound, swings it out to Broadhead. Broadhead for three, no good. Rebound tipped, lost out of bounds, BUA ball. Broadhead inbound, barely gets to Asikas, and they are going to call the foul on Polyansky for reaching in. Now Asikas takes it, dribbles, fires from the stripe, and gets it. Yurgos Asikas hot here in the first half. He's got 8 points. Alexis with the ball at the top. Looking for somewhere to go. Floats one up to Polyansky, quickly out to Hartman. Hartman gives to Alexis, over to DeJean. DeJean back to Alexis. Alexis from the top for three, no good. Rebound Asikas, off and running, throws up to Meta, just out of his reach and out of bounds. We've seen a couple of fast break chances for both teams that just haven't been finished on. 9-2 currently the score in favor of the Terriers. Alexis over to Dew, across to DeJean, fires for three, no good. Rebound collected by Meta. Broadhead up to Meta. Back to Broadhead. Broadhead gives to Barca. Now to Kukler. Kukler from the stripe, no good. Rebound Dew. Alexis throws it up to DeJean, back out to Alexis. Alexis looking. Swings to DeJean, disrupted, and that's going to be a reach-in foul on Broadhead this time. Inbound given to Hartman. Hartman running baseline, tried an extra pass. It goes off the defense, out of bounds, and it will stay Newman ball. Kind of a savvy play there by Hartman. He was running around, running out of space along the baseline, and threw it off a defender to keep the possession. Inbound to Hartman, given out to Alexis. Alexis for three, no good. Rebound by Broadhead. Neither side has hit a three-pointer yet as the Terriers running fast. Asikas with the ball down low, shot no good. Rebound Kukler, but the ball's knocked loose. Barca saves it, gets it to Asikas, but then the ball is stripped by Hartman, recovered by Alexis. Alexis lost his footing, but it's picked up by Dew. Alexis with the ball again, looking for somewhere to go. Pass gets to Hartman, quickly to Dew, juggled, lost, taken by Asikas. Asikas running the other way, goes up, disrupted, but he hits the layup. Yurgos Asikas, the first to double figures. He's got 10 today. Dew over to Hartman. Pass knocked out of bounds by Asikas. Yergos Asikas has been everywhere today early for the Terriers. Hartman floats it into Polyansky. Polyansky from the corner. Pass out to Dejan. Dejan looking. Pass inside Hartman. Turnaround jumper. No good. Rebound fought for, but ultimately recovered off the loose ball by Asikas. Asikas picks up speed, goes inside, and pushes off. That'll be an offensive foul. 11-2 here. We're a little over midway through the first half. If this were a public school game, we'd be a minute into the second quarter, and yet a very low-scoring game so far as that ball is lost and recovered by Broadhead. Asikas brings it up. Pass out to Meta. Up top, Broadhead lost the ball off his own foot, picked up by Dew, thrown up to Hartman. Hartman on the fast break, goes up, blocked, but not cleanly as Asikas went over his back for that block. That will send Josh Hartman to the line for 2. And in and out on the first. Looks like we got a sub checking in for BUA, number 11, Jack Conway into the game, replacing Yergos Asikas. Hartman good on the second. So Josh Hartman gets his first point. 11-3 now the score. Broadhead gives to Meta. Meta pass tipped, recovered by Dejan. Dejan running his pocket picked, and it's recovered by Meta. Meta tries to pass away, loose ball, but he recovers it himself and gets it to Broadhead. Broadhead pass deflected out of bounds by Hartman. Narrow, tight passing lanes here at the smaller court at the Y, and the players struggling to put their sequences together. Barca throws to the corner to Conway. Conway back out to Barca. Barca looking around, gives to Conway. Conway floats it up top to Broadhead. Broadhead pass down low to Kukler. Kukler turnaround, can't hit the shot, but does draw the foul. It looks like they called that one on Dew. Newman certainly wants to give Jinhao Dew plenty of playing time here on senior day, but he could start getting into foul trouble if he's not careful. Kukler good on the first. 12-3 now the lead for the Terriers. Kukler off on the second, rebound collected by Alexis. Alexis over to Dew. Dew floats it inside. Polyansky gives back to Dew. Dew fights for the layup, no good. Gets his own rebound, tries again and hits it. The crowd loving it here at the Y as the senior Jinhao Dew gets his second bucket of the game, and a timeout is called. You see Jinhao Dew took a nice pass inside from Polyansky, missed on the shot, but good fighting down low to get a second chance opportunity. And as you look around, you see a much bigger crowd here at the Y than we're used to, a very tight space. So often not a lot of spectators here, but the crowd has come out in support of the senior Jinhao Dew, who is currently Newman's leading scorer with 4 points. Josh Hartman, the only other scorer, he's got 1. And it's been similarly dominated by one player on BUA's side. 10 of their 12 points coming from Yergos Asikas, with 2 coming from Ali Kukler. Inbound to Meta. Meta throws it up to Kukler. Handoff to Meta. Meta looking around. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. That's one of the obstacles here at the Y, is that the sidelines very tight near that three-point line. You don't have as much space as you usually think you do in most other gyms. Pass inside as we've got a substitution in. Going up for the layup and hitting it is number 12, Staten Rhodes DePalm. Broadhead running with it, picked loose, but Broadhead recovers, gets it out to Meta. Up top, Barca, inside Kukler. Backdoor pass to Broadhead, missed the reverse. Rebound by Hartman. Alexis running up with it. Hands off, juggled by, recovered by DePalm. Pass over to Dejan. Dejan running through, pass to Hartman. Hartman decides to get the shot, runs in mid-range, no good. Rebound by Conway. Conway looking around, gets the pass away to Meta. Meta's pass knocked loose by Alexis, recovered by Broadhead, and passed back up to Meta. Meta looking for a pass, gets it inside. Kukler battling down low, shot no good. Rebound to Palm, thrown up to Alexis. Running up the floor with it, going inside, no good. Rebound to Shan, putback is good. Emile Dejan with his first bucket, and now a bit of a run here. 6 unanswered points for the Cardinals. They've cut the BUA lead to 3. Barca stepping inside, pass out to Meta. Given back to Barca, pass, stolen, Hartman, fast break, hits it. Josh Hartman cuts the lead down to 1 as a timeout is called by BUA. Well, I can only show a replay of the most recent bucket. Great read by Josh Hartman on the perimeter defense. Easy layup for 2. But how about that? An 8-0 run with 4 different scorers for the Cardinals. It started with the senior Jinhao Du scrapping for a putback shot. Then it was Staten Rhodes DePalm coming off the bench and fighting to the hole for 2 on a nice drive. Then Emile Dejan hit a putback of his own after a nice rush to the hoop by Vion Alexis. And then Josh Hartman, as you just saw, with the steal and the fast break layup. 12-11, we've got ourselves a ball game here, folks. 3:56 on the clock here in the first half, as you can see in the bottom left corner of your screen, although presently slightly blocked, but you'll see it in a sec. Meta gets across half court, gives over to Efren Morales. Morales gives to Broadhead. Broadhead pass inside to Kukler. Kukler fighting around, turnaround shot no good. Rebound collected by number 10, Kelvin Habibi. Habibi gives it over to Hartman. Hartman to the corner to Alexis. Alexis over to Hartman. Hartman pass inside to Palm. DePalm backing down. Awkward hook shot, no good. Rebound ultimately collected by Alexis after the ball was knocked loose. Gives it up top to Habibi. Pass inside through traffic, knocked loose. Recovered by Broadhead. Throws it up to Meta across half court over to Asikis. Asikis tried to run baseline, was blocked. Now passed out to Kukler across. Shot for 3, no good from Morales. Rebound by Alexis. Alexis bringing it up the other way. To his right, pass to a cutting Hartman. Hartman turnaround shot, no good. It was a nice look by Hartman, but just didn't have the angle. Throw up pass could not be corralled by Morales. It's taken by Alexis, sprinting the other way. Pocket is picked, and we've got a defensive foul called on Broadhead as he didn't have his feet set. Hartman into Alexis, quick fire for 3, no good. Rebound, won by Asikis. Asikis gives back to Broadhead. Broadhead throws it up to Meta. Meta almost lost the ball, but gets it back. Pass across to Morales, now to Kukler. Now inside to Asikis, backing down, looking, pass out to Kukler. Knocked loose by DePalm, but recovered by Kukler. Now given over to Meta. Meta off the pick. Looking for somewhere to go. Pass knocked loose by Hartman, still fighting for it, still scrumming for it. It's off the official, kept in bounds, and Broadhead recovers, pass out to Meta. Meta for 3, yes! There, Meta banks in a big 3-pointer to break the scoring run by the Cardinals. Put them back up by 4. Habibi looking, pass to Alexis. Alexis dribbling, kicks out. Hartman, quick fire, blocked, but not cleanly. Was he beyond the three-point line? Will this be a 3 free throw opportunity? It will be. 3 free throws coming up for Josh Hartman. Off on the first. Hartman hits the second. A substitution for BUA, number 35, Ilias Ben-McCrane, checking in, replacing Jamie Broadhead, who after a couple of back-to-back fouls, in a bit of foul trouble. Off on the third, 1 for 3 at the line for Hartman. After the rebound by Morales, it's now Meta bringing up the ball. Pass to Kukler, handed back to Meta, thrown over to Ben-McCrane. Now up to Meta. Meta off the pick, looking. Pass gets to Morales. Morales down low to Kukler. Kukler backing down. Look at the shot. He's stuffed by Alexis, but the foul is called. Ollie Kukler going back to the line. And he hits the first. Kukler's been 1 for 2 at the line each of his past 2 trips. Can he go 2 for 2 here? Yes. Gets the lucky bounce off the rim and now got 4 points today, all at the charity stripe. Alexis over to DePalm. DePalm down low, pass blocked by Asikis, recovered by Kukler. Now Meta running it the other way. Pass down low to Asikis. Asikis looking around. Pass to Kukler. Inside for 2. Kukler with his first made field goal. He's now got 6 points today. Alexis looking around. Pass to Hartman. Hartman over to Habibi. Habibi fakes. Runs up top. Double teamed. Gets the pass away to Alexis. Less than a minute left in the half as Alexis throws to Hartman. Now to Habibi. Mid-range. No good. Rebound chased down by Kukler. A 7-1 run for BUA as Morales is off on the 3-ball, rebounded by Alexis. Alexis sprinting, going inside, layup no good. Rebound by Meta. Meta running it back the other way. He's going up. His shot is good. Ver Meta with a couple of big buckets late here in the first half. Alexis pulls up for 3, no good. The 3-ball has been cold for Newman here in the first half as Asikis sprinting with it. Going through, shot banks in. Here goes Asikis with his first bucket in a while. He's now got 12, 5 seconds left. Pass Habibi, shot for 3, off the mark. Rebound, Hartman, put back, no good. Our score at halftime. The BUA Terriers 23, the Newman Cardinals 12. Well, they say basketball is a game of runs, and that's certainly what that one was. BUA shot out to do a 12-3 lead early. Then the Cardinals stormed back with an 8-0 run to cut it to 1. But then BUA answered with an 11-1 run to finish the half. And that's where things stand. For BUA, Yergos Asikis leading the way with 12 points. Ollie Kukler with 6. Varameta with 5. For Newman, Josh Hartman and senior Jean Haudu with 4 points each. Emile Dejan and Staten Rhodes DePalm with 2 points each. Here at halftime, before I take a break off the mic, I would just like to remind everyone, if you end up enjoying this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And if there's anything you'd like to say, I encourage audience participation in the live chat. We've gotten a couple of notes in the live chat already. But if there's anything you'd like to say, it could be as simple as go Newman or go BUA. It doesn't matter who you're rooting for. We appreciate fans bringing the good vibes and showing support in the live chat. If there's a particular player you'd like to shout out in the live chat, maybe you're tuning in to watch a family member or a friend, or maybe you want to give a shout out to Newman's senior, Jin Hao Du, then I encourage that in the live chat. Maybe you want to let us know where it is you're tuning in from with these online live streams that can be watched all over the world. Sometimes it's fun to hear about people tuning in from different states or even different countries sometimes. If you just want to comment on the action, be like, wow, this team's doing good in this area, or this team needs to improve in this area if they want to do better in this game, things of that nature, perfectly fine. If you notice any technical issues with the live stream, speak up and say something. You never know. It may be something I don't notice on my end, and it might be something that's an easy fix. And then if I'm pronouncing any names wrong on either Newman's side or BUA's side, I encourage people to correct me in the live chat. I want to give these young men the best coverage I possibly can, and to me, part of that means getting their names right. But for now, we are at halftime. BUA 23, Newman 12. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan from the YMCA on Huntington Avenue, and I'm going to take a break and mute the mic, but I'll be back with the second half. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back a little early here for the second half at the YMCA on Huntington Avenue. And here we go. A fresh 16 minutes on the clock as we got a brief stoppage as a stray water bottle almost and spilled some water. Welcome back to the action, folks. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan here at the YMCA on Huntington Avenue in Boston, Massachusetts, bringing you live coverage of today's high school varsity boys basketball contest for the Massachusetts Bay Independent League Division II between the visiting Boston University Academy Terriers and the hosting Newman School Cardinals. We got some nice notes in the live chat during halftime from Jim Hartman. Nice job calling the first half. From Ibakun Owalabi. Thanks, Jesse. Guys, all I can say is one, thank you, and two, some of those nice comments for the players. They're the ones putting on the show out here. I'm just the narrator. 23-12, BUA took the lead at the end of the first half as they finish cleaning up that brief water spill. What is that? What is that phrase? Spills and thrills. We got spills and thrills here at the Y. As we get ready to start the second half. Reese summing up the point totals for the players from the first half. Yergos Asikas leading the way for BUA with 12 points. Ollie Kukler with 6. Verameta with 5. And for Newman, Josh Hartman and Jinhao Du with 4 points each. And Emile Dejean and Staten Woods to Palm with 2 points each. Still trying to thoroughly wipe it down. I mean, it's not too many games where you're gonna see. I think I just realized I had the wrong mic on this entire time. Oh my god. Oh, that's embarrassing. But I think I got it right now. Yep, I had the wrong mic on this whole time. Oh boy. Oh boy, we're having fun here. We're having fun, folks. Honestly, now at this moment, I almost want to thank the guy who spilled his water bottle and caused this stalling, because it made me realize I had the wrong mic on. I had my internal mic for my laptop on, which is why it's probably been sounding terrible this whole time. But now we've got it right. My apologies, folks. I was dealing with some technical glitches at a game I was covering last night. And so I had a different mic source set up, and because I kind of rushed to get this stream started, because it started earlier than I expected, forgot to check that. But now it should sound better. Huh? They got the full crew out to try and wipe up that area. And we got a hearty round of applause for the cleanup crew as we are finally ready to go. Okay, take two, 16 minutes on the clock. Here we go for the second half. Inbound, floated into Kukler. Kukler from the corner, pass away from the trap. Broadhead for three, no good. Rebound by Asikas. Asikas almost lost the ball, gets a pass away, but not in time as he's called for the travel. When you fall down without a foul, it's going to automatically be a travel, and Asikas couldn't get the ball away before he fell. Alexis over to Hartman. Hartman pass to a cutting Pasha Polyansky. Out to Jinhao Du. Jinhao Du hits another shot. This one from the stripe. He's now got 6 to lead his team. Broadhead pass ahead to Efren Morales. Morales fires for three. No good. Rebound. Knocks off a foot out of bounds. Who are they going to say touched it last? They're going to say BUA. Might have been a bit of a mistake for Morales to chase after that loose ball, as I think it might have gone off the leg of Polyansky. But Newman gets a bit of a break there, and now Vion Alexis bringing up the ball. Pass over to Hartman. Hartman inside to Du. Outside Hartman for three. No good. Rebound Alexis. Putback jumper. No good. Rebound tipped. Saved by Polyansky out to Hartman. Hartman looking from the corner. Pass to Du. Du, turnaround shot blocked by Asikas, recovered by Morales. Now Broadhead pass, knocked loose by Emile Dejean, out of bounds. Pass into Asikis. Asikis, mid-range, no good. Rebound by Polyansky. Vion Alexis, pass, misses. Dejean goes through his hands, out of bounds. Jinhao Du with the only bucket of the second half so far, as Kukler lost control, but it's picked up by Broadhead. Broadhead pass to Asikis, puts up the shot and in. Yergos Asikis leads all scorers with 14 points today. Alexis over to Du, across to an open Polyansky, to the corner to Hartman. Hartman looking, pass to Du, back out Hartman for three, no good. Rebound by Polyansky. Polyansky going up, no good. Rebound tipped, recovered by Alexis. Alexis shot, no good. Rebound tipped and lost out of bounds. Take a quick look back at the replay of Du's good jumper as we go right back to the action, and Du recovering a loose ball, firing from mid-range. Boy, that's timing. Right after I show the replay of his last bucket, he hits another. Jinhao Du now with 8 points. Morales running in, shot no good, well contested by Du, and that's going to be out of bounds as we got a sub coming in for BUA, as we'll take a quick look at another replay. Quickly back to the action, inbound, could not be saved by Meta. Tight spaces in those corners, tight spaces. Alexis floats it up to Dejean. Dejean for three, no good. Rebound tipped and recovered by Alexis. Alexis runs in, floater no good. Rebound Polyansky. Polyansky fighting down low. Ball was stripped by Asikis and recovered by Broadhead. Newman getting a number of chances off offensive rebounds, but unable to capitalize. Barca inside to Kukler. Kukler turns around, layup no good, rebound Polyansky. Alexis running with it, pass down low, ricochets several different ways, out of bounds, BUA ball. Barca gives to Broadhead. Broadhead floats up to Asikis. Asikis fires for three. Asikis for three. Yergos Asikis with just the second three-pointer made today, as Josh Hartman got blocked on that one, recovered. Now Broadhead throws up to Asikis. Asikis runs in, layup, no good. Own rebound, put back, blocked by Alexis, but not cleanly. Asikis off on the first free throw. And he hits the second. Asikis now, excuse me, now with 18 points and all of his team's points so far in the second half. Hartman inside to Du, out to Polyansky for three, no good from the corner, rebound Kukler. Broadhead gives to Barca, Barca to Kukler, Kukler running in, goes up, no good, rebound Asikis, Asikis puts it back. Yergos Asikis with 20 points today. Hartman looking, throws to the corner to Polyansky, now over to Du. Du out to Alexis, fires for three, no good, rebound, collected by Broadhead, throws it up for Meta. Meta running with it, shot, no good, rebound Asikis. Asikis puts it back once again. Yergos Asikis doing it all himself on the scoreboard, as this ball is lost, picked up by Meta and given to Broadhead. Over to Barca. Pass to Broadhead, who manages to save it across half court to Kukler, out to Meta for three, no good. Rebound could not be saved by Kukler, just ran out of room along the sideline. (33-16). BUA outscoring Newman 10-4 so far in the first 4 minutes of the second half. Both teams only getting points from one player so far. Sheehan breaking through, mid-range, no good. Rebound by Kukler, throws it up to Barca, but he lost it, and it's stolen away by Sheehan. Alexis running with it, pass inside Sheehan. Sheehan puts up a shot, no good. The rim not liking the Cardinals today as Poliansky saves that one out to Alexis, and Alexis in and out. Rebound two hits it. Jinhao Du, the one Newman Cardinal that the rim seems to like so far today, as a reverse layup is hit by Yergos Asikis. Two players doing all the scoring here in the second half, as Alexis running floater, no good. Rebound by Asikis. Asikis off and running on the fast break, goes up, no good, but draws the foul. We look back at the most recent bucket for Jinhao Du. Good boxing out to give himself good position for the rebound and the putback. Jinhao Du now with 10 points, and Yergos Asikis with 24 points so far. He goes to the line. Hits the first. Couple subs checking in for Newman. Staten Rhodes, DePalm, and Kelvin Habibi into the game, replacing Emile Dejean and Jinhao Du. He hits both. 26 points now for Yergos Asikis. Alexis over to Habibi. Habibi chucks it across for Hartman. Hartman inside to DePalm. DePalm lost the ball out of bounds. We got a note in the live chat from Ibakun Owolabi cheering on his teammate, saying, "Let's go Yergos." Yergos Asikis, who had 12 points in the first half, has 14 already, and we're not even halfway through the second half. And Asikis is going for more. And just off on that one, rebound by Habibi. Habibi throws it up to Hartman. Hartman looking, starts to dribble, fires, no good, rebound, fought for, and it's a jump ball as Poliansky and Kukler both got their hands on it. Possession arrow to Newman. Quick pass into Habibi, shot no good, rebound Poliansky, putback is good. Pasha Poliansky with his first bucket of the day as BUA manages to break Newman's press. Barca throws down low, and that's going to be a foul by Poliansky. The putback scores have been key for both sides as Poliansky gets the latest. Broadhead inbounds to Meta. Meta over to Asikis. Asikis fakes past Kukler, give back, Asikis breaks through, layup is good. 28 points now for Yergos Asikis. Habibi gives to Poliansky. Poliansky fires for three, way off, rebound Kukler. Broadhead now bringing it up. Broadhead around a pick. Lost the ball, out of bounds, and it will stay with BUA. Meta inside to Kukler. Kukler turnaround layup in and out. Rebound Poliansky. Alexis running with it. Pass out. Habibi for three. In and out. When I said that the rim is only really liking two players out here today, I meant it. Barca fires for three. No good. Rebound Alexis. Alexis sprinting the other way. Tried to pass it off a defender, but missed, and it's taken by Kukler. Pass up to Meta. Meta back out to Broadhead. Broadhead gives it to Barca. Inside to Asikis. Asikis fake steps in. Couldn't get it to go. Alexis, pass across half court to Hartman. Hartman inside Polyansky, outside Hartman. Hartman fakes, steps in, floater, no good. Rebound, Hartman. Hartman, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound, Polyansky. Polyansky fouled on the putback. Again, it's really been all Yorgos Asikis and Jinhao Du today, as both sides getting a lot of good looks, but just nothing is falling except for the putback layups, as Polyansky is off on his first free throw. Misses them both, gets zone rebound, goes inside, misses the layup. Rebound by Kukler. Pass up to Broadhead. Broadhead collects the ball, layup no good. Rebound Habibi. Habibi running it the other way, pulls up for three, short. Rebound Broadhead. Broadhead up to Meta. Out to Asikis. Inside Kukler all by himself. Blown coverage as Ollie Kukler takes advantage. He's now got 8 points. And he is the first player not named Yorgos Asikis to hit a bucket for BUA here in the second half. Sub checking in for Newman. Emile Dejean back in the game, replacing Kelvin Habibi. Inbound goes to Meta. Meta. Pass inside Kukler. Kukler lays it in again. Back-to-back blown coverages give Ollie Kukler 10 points, as he is the third player today to reach double figures after Asikis and Du. Dejean misses on the long two. Rebound Alexis. Put back no good. Rebound Hartman. Hartman looking around. Kicks out to Alexis. Quick fire for three. No good. Rebound saved by Dejean. Recovered by Asikis. And he's fouled by Alexis. Almost kind of a good foul by Vion Alexis, as Asikis was about to throw up to a wide open Ver Meta. Broadhead bringing it up, gives to Kukler, over to Barca. Barca to a cutting Kukler. Kukler to the hoop, no good. Rebound by Hartman. 43-20, the Terriers lead as Hartman pass inside. Alexis gives out Hartman. Back to Alexis. Alexis fires short. Rebound, Polyansky put back, blocked from behind by Asikis, as recovered by the Terriers. Barca to Broadhead, who couldn't leap across half court fast enough. That's a backcourt violation. Jinhao Du back into the game for Newman, replacing Pasha Polyansky. Hartman takes the inbound, gives it back to Alexis. Now back to Hartman. Now back to Alexis. Alexis fakes, lost the ball off his foot, and it'll be BUA ball. Substitution for BUA, number 21, Efren Morales into the game. As he replaces Oliver Barca. Morales to Broadhead. Broadhead up to Meta. Meta gives to Broadhead, over to Morales. Morales runs in, floater, no good. Rebound saved by Du, but recovered by Kukler, who gets fouled on the shot. And so Kukler will go to the line for 2. Kukler off on the first. And he's off on the second. 6 minutes left in this game as Alexis throws up to do. Shot no good. Rebound, Asikis. Asikis running with it in transition. Lost the ball. Recovered by Kukler. Pass out Broadhead for 3. No good. Rebound, Kukler. Putback is good. Ollie Kukler now with 12 points. Alexis gives to Dejan. Dejan over to DePalm in the corner. Up top, Alexis fires for 3. No good. Rebound knocked loose. And that's going to be a jump ball as both Dew and Kukler got their hands on it. For BUA, Jack Conway checks back in, replacing Ver Meta. Inbound, Kukler gives to Conway. Back to Kukler. They still got to get across half court. As Kukler throws one up, deflected and intercepted by DePalm. Pass deflected, intercepted by Broadhead. Thrown up to Asikis. Asikis shot no good, but he draws the foul as he bumped Dew when he didn't have his feet planted. I mean, that's just a classic move right there. You bump your defender when his feet aren't set, and then you put up a shot. Asikis hits his first. Hits them both. And that's officially a 30-burger for Yurgos Asikis. 47-20, BUA leads. Alexis from the top. Pass out Hartman. Hartman for 3, short. Hartman couldn't collect the rebound, but it was last touched by Broadhead. And so it will stay Newman ball. Hartman looking, inbound, knocked out of bounds by Broadhead. It'll stay with Newman. Hartman looking around into Dejan. Dejan barely gets it out to Dew. Dew inside Dejan, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, won by DePalm. DePalm puts it back in for 2. And we've got a player down injured. That is Ollie Kukler. Seems like he might be bleeding from his mouth, maybe. Might have knocked his, oh, that might have knocked his teeth. Ooh. Oh, that's tough. Taking a look back at the last bucket. And a nice bucket by DePalm, but I think in the process of fighting for that offensive rebound, he might have accidentally knocked Ollie Kukler in the mouth with his elbow, I think. You know, clearly incidental contact, but that doesn't make it any less painful for Kukler. He seems to be okay. Just on one knee over there on the bench waiting to check back in. As BUA works against the press. Pass floated up to Asikis, pass to Conway. Conway is blocked, but not cleanly. So Jack Conway will now go to the line for 2. First free throw is good. Subbing back in for BUA is Ollie Kukler after the brief pause. as he replaces Efren Morales, and also Ilias Ben McCrane back into the game, replacing Ver Meta. And Conway 2 for 2 at the line. Alexis walks it up, pass over to Dejan. Dejan runs in, finds a lane, shot no good, but he's fouled by Asikas. Dejan off on the first. Pasha Poliansky checks back in for Newman, replacing Staten Rhodes DePalm. And Dejan misses them both. Rebound by Asikas. Asikas running with it. Stepping back, passing up top. Ben McCrane fakes, steps in, long two, no good. Rebound by Dew. Pass gets up to Alexis. Alexis running with it, shot no good. Rebound Alexis, putback is blocked, and it's knocked over to Alexis by Dejan, despite having fallen over. Alexis no good on the three ball. Rebound Hartman. Hartman passed it out. Alexis tries again for three. This time hits it. Vion Alexis has been waiting for that shot to fall all day. Finally he gets it and is on the scoreboard with 3 points. Conway fires for three, and Conway answers. Jack Conway now with 5 points today. Dejan almost lost the ball, but got it inside to Dew. Dew is fouled and will go to the line. We take a look back at the replay as Alexis, you can barely see that ball went through the hoop. And now Jinhao Dew. Shot rolls in. Dew with 11 points so far today to lead the way for Newman. In and out on the second. Broadhead bringing it up. Broadhead running in, kicks it out. Conway for three again, no good this time. Rebound chased down by Ben McCrane. Ben McCrane left alone. He fires for three, no good. Rebound recovered by Poliansky. Throws it up to Alexis. Alexis layup is good. Vion Alexis finding his form late in this one. He's now got 5. Conway to Broadhead to Ben McCrane, and a foul called on the reach on Hartman. Let's see here, just good fast break fundamentals on the pass and the layup. (52-28), the BUA lead with 3:08 on the clock here in the second half. And Ben McCrane hits the first of 2 off the 1-and-1 as BUA is now shooting the bonus. Since he made the first, he gets to shoot the second, and he hits the second. So Ben McCrane now on the scoreboard with 2 points. Alexis gives to Dew, back to Alexis. Alexis pass inside, Dew. Trying to keep the ball, he can't. His pocket was picked by Asikas. Now Ben McCrane running, kicks out, Asikas fakes, steps, gives to Conway. Conway steps back, 3 ball, no good. Rebound, ultimately recovered by Dew. Pass deflected, Asikas couldn't quite save it. And so it'll be Newman ball as a timeout is called. You know, one nice thing I got to say on Newman's side is that Jinhao Dew, the leading scorer today, but it doesn't feel like Newman's trying to force him the ball. It doesn't feel like he's getting this scoring total as a gift for senior day. It feels like he's really earning this, like he's really playing his best game in what is probably going to be his last home game of his high school career. So that's really nice to see. Dew with 11 points so far, leading the way for Newman. Vio and Alexis with 5. Staten Rhodes DePalm and Josh Hartman with 4 points each, and Emil Dejan and Pasha Polyansky with 2 each. For BUA, Yergos Asikas has been playing out of his mind today. He's got 30 points to lead all scorers. Ollie Kukler with 12 points. Jack Conway and Vera Meta with 5 points each, and Ilias Ben McCrane with 2. I mean, if Yergos Asikas was having like even just a 10-point game, which would still be pretty solid, then this would be a much closer game. This would be a 6-point game in that case, but he's having himself a heck of a day. Alexis over to Polyansky, inside Dew, pass to Hartman, lost, and taken by Conway. Conway pass away to Broadhead. Broadhead throws it up to number 43, who is not on my roster, so I'm not entirely sure who that is, as Conway throws to Ben McCrane. Up top to Conway. Now over to Broadhead. Broadhead to Conway. Conway gets it to Broadhead. Broadhead inside Asikas. Asikas turns around. Shot is good. Here goes Asikas now with 32 points. As Alexis floats it inside to Dew. Blocked on the shot by Asikas. Recovered by Polyansky, and Polyansky puts it in. Pasha Polyansky now with 4 points. Quick passing. Ben McCrane fires mid-range. No good. Rebound. Asikas put back. No good. Knocked out of bounds. It'll be Newman ball. Just a minute and a half left here. 56-30 BUA leads. Alexis over to Dejan, inside, intercepted by Asikas. And that's going to be a foul called on Dejan, and that's going to send Asikas to the line for a 1-and-1. Quick look back at the last bucket scored by Polyansky off the crazy tip drill there. And we've got a lane violation as Conway jumped to the next block over before Asikas could put up the shot. And since it was a 1-and-1, neutralizing the first free throw neutralized the whole thing. Alexis floats it over to Dejan to the corner. Hartman looking around, pass out to Alexis. Alexis fires for 3, no good. Rebound by Asikas. Asikas running the other way, going up, Euro step, layup, no good. Put back, no good. Put back, no good. Rebound taken by Alexis, running the other way with it. Throws it up to Polyansky. Polyansky around the back, recovers it. Shot no good. Rebound knocked loose, but recovered by Conway. Just 50 seconds left here as Broadhead walks it up, throws it up to 43. 43 for the shot, no good. Tipped up in the air. Saved by Hartman, but it stays in bounds and is recovered by Asikas. And now it's lost out of bounds, and it'll be Newman ball. And a brief pause as Asikas redoes his laces, and as I think a timeout was called. Newman bringing in a few subs. Number 14, Matthew Rivetto. Number 4, Abi Degu. Number 10, Kelvin Habibi. And number 12, Staten Rhodes DePalm. So Jin Hao Du, the only one not subbing out, as Newman clearly wants to give their senior as much playing time as they can here at the end. Habibi bringing it up. Off a pick, looking around. Pass to Degu. Degu puts it up, and Degu hits the shot, and the crowd loves it. Abi Degu with his first points coming off the bench as Broadhead gets a pass up to 43, gives to Barca, out to Broadhead, and I think Broadhead might just hold it here in the closing seconds, gives to Ben McCrane, and they're just going to hold it for the last few seconds, and that is how the ball game is going to end. The final score, the BUA Terriers 56, the Newman Cardinals 32. As I take a look at one last replay of that last bucket by Abi Degu. Bit hard to see through the crowd, but you can just barely make out him hitting that layup down low for the last bucket of the game. And that is going to do it. Final point totals, Yergos Asikas having himself a game with 32 points as he led the way. Ollie Kukler with a solid 12 points. Jack Conway and Vermetta with 5 points each, and Ilias Ben McCrane rounding out the scorers with 2 points. And I just noticed that we got a flurry of notes in the live chat from both Jim Hartman and Ibakun Owalabi. Sorry, I kind of missed you guys here. From Jim Hartman, tough game for Newman, but great game for our lone senior. From Ibakun, Dew is having an amazing game. And from Jim, very right, Jesse, he has earned it, referring to my earlier comments. From Ibakun, a little help on the roster, which wish I'd noticed a little earlier, but that's on me. Number 43 is Sam Fisher. He plays on the JV team, but he got called up because BUA was down some players. From Jim, BUA has great ball movement. From Ibakun, thanks, Mr. Hartman. And from Jim, good to see a nice, clean game. Sorry you missed, Mr. Owalabi. Best of luck the rest of the season. I love that. We had a fan from both teams, you know, showing some class while showing support for both their teams and their opponents. You know, like Jim said, a nice, clean game. You know, there was still some physicality, but nothing dirty happened in this game. I think the dirtiest thing that happened today was the water spill during halftime. One last note from Jim Hartman. Thanks so much, Jesse. Glad you do these games. Good luck the rest of the season for you and your games. Thank you so much, Mr. Hartman. I appreciate you. One last thing, I got to make sure I rounded out the scoring for BUA. For Newman, leading the way, their lone senior, Jin Hao Du, having the best game I've seen from him. I've covered quite a few games for Jin Hao Du. I've been covering Newman school basketball. This is my third year covering this team, if I have my count correct. You know, my first year was back in, towards like the end of COVID, when there were still a lot of restrictions in place. I was still wearing a mask to every game, and Newman didn't have any home games that season. But Jin Hao Du been a member of the team for each of the past 3 seasons, you know, and to see his career come to a close here and see him put up the best game I've ever seen from him of the games that I've covered here for his senior day, I think was truly special. So hats off to Jin Hao Du for a nice finish to a nice high school career as he leads the way with 11 points. Vion Alexis with 5 points. Staten Rhodes DePalm and Josh Hartman and Pasha Poliansky with 4 points each. And Emile Dejan and Abi Degu rounding out the scoring with 2 points each. And that is how we are going to finish out here. Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Remember, if you enjoyed this live stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. One last note in the live chat from Ibakun Owalabi. Thanks again, Jesse. Amazing to watch, and I hope to see you at one of our games later in the season. hey, if all things work out, that'd be really nice. I mean, I'm booked for a number of dates going forward, but if the stars align and I'm able to cover BUA basketball again, that'd be a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun today and on Monday, so hopefully I get a chance to do that again. Thank you both to Ibukun and Jim for the kind notes in the live chat. If anyone has anything they'd like to say after the live stream is concluded, they can say it in the comment section down below. And they can also go down below to the description section or to the bottom right corner of the screen where you can find some more information about me. My personal website, jessesports.com, where you can find out more about me, the freelance sports broadcasting services that I provide to various teams, and how you can commission those services for your favorite team. Or if you want to skip past all that and just email me directly, you can do so. You can email me with any questions or requests you may have. And also, you can follow me on Instagram, where I post highlights from previous live streams. But for this live stream, that's going to do it. BUA 56, Newman 32. From the YMCA on Huntington Avenue in Boston, Massachusetts, I am Jesse Mayfield-Sheehan. Thank you all for watching, and have a good night.